Mm, 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 mm. My anxiety. Oh wait, I gotta figure out how to. There we wait. Is that the? There we go. I just don't know anymore. I just don't know. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it, fix it, fix it. As my grandmother, what was it? The doors of the church are not open. Let us pray. Let us pray. Let us pray. The doors of the church are not open. I can't. Oh, child. This is horrible. Oh, hey, y'all. What's going on, y'all? Are y'all seeing this craziness occur? Hey, Dee Dee. I want to thank y'all for some of y'all remedies. And to the one lady, she sent me $25. And I was like, that is so sweet. I don't know if you want me to say your name. But just so you know, I used it. I went to Starbucks and I got me a large medicine ball. It's like this tea drink with lemonade. And then someone told me to get, what was it? I think it was ginger. And I got that. So to that person, I just wanted to explain. But are y'all watching this? Do y'all see? This is too much. This is really too much. I feel like we should all receive some sort of compensation for this divorce. Like I want to receive some sort of. It's right, Tony, Tony, Tony. It's too much. Quiet Storm. Where do I begin? Well, I'm doing a video of it tomorrow. I already started it, so I mean the video. I'm gonna break everything down, but I just had to get up here to just say like, this is too much, and I don't even know where to begin because this is just like within 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? This is just 24 hours worth of what the fuck? When is this going? I can't. I'm so disappointed. Right, Tony, they all, hey, D. Like everybody, I feel like it's at that point. You know what I'm saying? It's already been at the point of no return, y'all, but like now it's getting into dangerous territories. Hey, Dinya Israel, Peace Queen. Like I feel like it's getting into dangerous waters now. I hate once I moved to the Midwest, everybody would make me repeat water and quarter and daughter over. Like that's so annoying to me. Miss Quiet Storm, it's a little bit of everywhere. It's Facebook, of course. I hate that app. Like I'm so antisocial on Facebook. It's not even funny. But yeah, Facebook, of course, and then Instagram. I sent the email to the girl too. That's gonna be in my video. Um, oh gosh, Janelle is live. See, this is a lot. This is a lot. I just hope the kids aren't, seeing this because that's always been my point. But when it comes to that interview with old girl, I don't even like saying her name because she got a $4 million lawsuit on her, and I don't want that smoke. Um, but when it comes to old girl video, I gotta be honest. Like, I don't know. Something ain't right there with me. I did email the girl, so we'll see what comes of that. That's why I was waiting to do my video. I certainly did, but something I don't know. Something is just off there with me. It's very off with that. I don't know. Something's really, really off. I wish that Latrice wasn't involved in that interview in any way. There was like no reason for him to be or to call in, so I'm not understanding that. But like I said, I sent the email to her. We'll see what comes of that, if anything. But I'm so disappointed because if y'all remember, and I tell you, I'm always the one. I'll stand corrected when I'm wrong. He's on live now saying what he's going to do to CD, and this is so unfortunate because I was really excited. If you remember, I think it was just the live when me and the ladies, the other queens, were up here, and I pointed out that I was very impressed that he referred to him as a king and said that he didn't have any problem with him. So to see it at this extent, where now the children, and I'm sorry, I don't like the post of the timing is awful to now share videos of this man's child, and even to go so far as to say that you wish that her she was your dad. Like, that's just horrible. I wish her face isn't plastered on the internet like that. I don't like that. Like, if you're gonna throw shade, can we please leave the babies out of it? Because I don't know. I feel like that's taunting. I feel like that's immature. And there's no reason to show that man's daughter in that light, and to even go on to say that you wish that she was yours. I mean, certain things I just feel like you shouldn't put out there, especially when emotions are involved. Like my grandmother always said, never speak when you're angry, because you can't take those words back. You know what I'm saying? You can't, when you're angry, you can never, ever, ever take that back. So I'm just, tonight is just the night. It's just, I don't know. It just feels like it's the point of no return. It really does. Oh, wow. He called him that. And see, you know what? I'm not saying the truth would, or does or should know what the inside. I don't know. That's why I want to wait. Like I said, I'm doing my video on it tomorrow, but I don't know. I don't know why. Something with that interview with, $4 million lawsuit lady, like, I don't even want to say her name. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. I don't know. I would like for the girl to speak more, and I would love if she would respond to my email. So, shorty, like, I did send you an email to see if you want to, like, really, really talk. Um, because I hit you up. Just saying. Would love to talk to you, girl. So respond to my email. Respond to my email, sugar. Hey, Kay Renee. This is a lot. Well, we're just sitting here. We are gonna seek compensation for this divorce, because this is crazy. If y'all hear my lighter flick, mind your business. It's from my anxiety. mm, and what I'm not, I don't know. I really, really, really wish he didn't post baby girl, and say I don't like that. I really don't. I don't like the kids being like, I don't know. I just don't. I just wish the kids. I don't like that at all. That's not cool. Like I said, it's like dangerous territories. And luckily, I don't know the truth. Never spoke to that man. Never been in the same room with him. Like, nothing. Literally, don't know him. I don't know his temperament, and everybody is different. But like some of the men I know, things like that. Men in my family, like that gets, whoo, y'all. That's dangerous. I'm gonna just pray, because this is dangerous territory. This ain't good. This ain't good. Like, this isn't good. They said he called Tasha K. Like I said, I don't like that interview. I don't know why. I don't. I wish that girl would respond back, but um, I don't like it. And there's a whole bunch too that, yeah, and that's what I'm saying, D. Like, I'm trying to figure out, because I emailed the girl, like, what, the fact that you paused and had to take a call from the truth and ask if it was okay. I don't understand that. So I don't know if she didn't explain it correctly or what, but that to me made it look very ugly and suspect. And that's on her reporting. That's on her end. So if I was her, I would have explained that, because you kind of put him out there. I don't like the way she included him, or why. Like, I still, why did she have to ask him? I don't know. It just, some of it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, this is like, but this is getting in dangerous territory. So I don't, this ain't right. And like, it doesn't feel right in my spirit. You know what I'm saying? For the intuitives, you get it. Like, I just don't like where this is going. And I felt like it's been going this way for some time. And this is not okay. None of this is okay now. Like, this has gotten really, really bad and dangerous. And I hate that beautiful baby girl is attached to a post speaking about her dad, and saying that someone wishes that they, like, that. You just didn't have to do that. Especially if you were taking the high road, and certain things. I think the post was that zero fucks given. Like, if that's the high road that you're taking, then stick to that. But like, don't. This is all over the place. They said that gave the messages. And it does look bad because, like, for me, I believe none of what I hear and half of what I see. So, of course, once she dropped the Instagram, I went to her Instagram, and her Instagram is suspect. Like, out of the 5,000 followers, if you look at her followers, most of them are bots. Like, they're all, out of country names and things of that nature. And when you look at their accounts, nothing's there. So I would say out of her followers, probably 200 might be legit. But when you look at the others, they are fugazi. They just are. They're bogus. They're bogus followers. So she doesn't even have a large following. And it does look suspect that um, Latrice and Tasha is following her and she's following them. It does look suspect that she limited her comments. And I'm one of those people where if you're going to put something out there, stand on that. Then that's my whole thing. It makes her look bad either way because guess what? Let's just say if this is 100% the truth, then shorty, you're making it seem like it's a lie by now throwing a rock and hiding your hand. Like, speak up, ma. Like, don't just give this little bit of tea. Come all the way with it. Because what you're putting out there is also very dangerous too. Like, everybody's playing these dangerous games and not giving a fuck about lawsuits or if you get punched in the face somewhere. Like, this is dangerous. See, I feel the same way, Dee Dee. Like, it's not, this is all really bad. And I hate that that little girl, I just, she didn't have to be on that post like that. Like, it's just, like, somebody needs to be able, I don't know who really loves them or cares. Like, this is not healthy. Like, none of this is okay. This is okay. We done went from herpes to now, the man is now you saying, I don't know. I guess you don't gotta be gay to, I don't even want to talk about the booty hole, but this is just, it's too much. This is too much. And it's just like spiraling. Like it just, I'll be waiting for it to like, oh man, a little bit of hope. And then it just goes haywire. Like it seems like for a minute, it's like, oh, okay, this is going good. And then before you know it, it's like complete mayhem. And I want somebody to be able to say, like, all right now, like, stop, like, go in your corner. Mm-hmm. Oh, because the text had his name in it. Well, that would make sense. But see, and that's why I feel like this should have been an interview. Like, I hope this isn't the end of her speaking because now that you done put something out there, baby girl, you got to stand on that. Like, don't run away. Like, you need to talk. So even if she don't respond to my email, she needs to do a follow up and like really, like, girl, how you just come out and say, hey, by the way, okay, bye. I'm gonna need you to come back. I'm gonna need you to come back, girl. Like, can you, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't just be putting out little clips and little fake interviews there. I need you to come with the whole thing. Tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Raise your right hand, girl. Raise your right hand. Yeah, I can, Miss D. Let me finish what I got because I'm holding the phone with the left and the joint is in the right. So give me a minute. It's just, this is not okay, y'all. And I see so much. It's like, I don't know. Every day it's like, who could be more wrong? Who could be more wrong? But I really don't like, I don't, oh, I really wish that little girl wasn't on that post like that. I really do. I really don't. I just don't like that. Yeah, D. Like this is all very, very scary. Because like I said, these are some, it's getting into a really scary time. And I don't want that. I don't care. People can say the craziest things about me, but I don't want nobody hurt out here in these streets. I took too many losses in my life. That's why I took a break over the weekend. I lost my 22-year-old niece tragically 3 years ago, and Saturday was the day, and it was really hard. So people go through things behind closed doors. So regardless of anyone's thoughts or feelings or impressions about me, I could care less. But at the end of the day, I don't want nobody hurt, and I feel like it's just He said he posted more about the daughter. See, that's wrong, man. And then I would want I would want her to tell him like, no, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to go there. It doesn't have to go there. It really doesn't. It does not have to go there. It really doesn't, because that looks bad. That looks bad for all parties involved. Like, it looks bad. Like, from a social services standpoint, it makes everybody look bad. The parents, like, no. Like the little girl on social media, like that looks bad. If like if they do have to go to a court of law, all of this is going to look bad on both of them. So I hope baby he's just speaking from emotion and angry from the interview and calms down and won't proceed in doing that, because it doesn't look good. It's just not okay. And I really would hope that a mom would, talk. You're supposed to, as a woman, we're supposed to be able to calm our men down and talk them off the ledge, because we don't want them to do anything to hurt them. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's been plenty of times when I had to stop my man where I know, like, wait a minute, you about to get in some serious trouble if you do that. So I would hope that, it would be calmed down. As a, I'm at a loss for words. Yeah, I don't like it either, Angela. I felt like it didn't have to go there. I felt like it didn't have to go there. I don't like where this is going. Like, that's just, I would never allow that. I would never allow that. That's horrible. And just to look at her cute little face, like she's so innocent. Kids are so innocent in all of this. Like, don't put that man baby out there like that. Because let's just say if he, like I said, I don't know this man. But let's just say if he is, maybe he could be a really calm person. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? This is just me from the outside looking in. This could make a calm person snap. That is, and I'm like, you can't. I don't know. I'm hoping it's like they can't hate him that much to want to. Ah, man, this is bad, y'all. This is bad. This is bad. Yeah, I agree, Nicole. Like that. Like, this is like, I can't get past that. And here I was, wanted to speak about the interview, but then to see that post, it's just like, come on, let's not do that. Let's not do that. You know, because this is bad. Like, I literally feel horrible. No, Jennifer, I didn't, and it's probably going to be deleted. But if he did do that, I would hope that he did it without her being there, because she shouldn't want him to like ruin his career like that. Because keep in mind, he did, his bread and butter for the most part. All I've seen, he is an actor. And I don't think people are really thinking of their actions when they do this. You can't have your name attached to shit like that. Agents can see that, gigs that you're booking. So I would hope that she wouldn't be present and allow him to incriminate himself and do a live and where he's threatening somebody that can be used in a court of law. So let's just say again, I didn't see it. I don't know if that's true, but I'll take your word. If that did occur, do you know that like if they go to court, like the truth can actually use that and now say that, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is just all bad. And that's what I'm saying. It makes everybody look bad. It makes everybody look bad. Now he can legitimately, depending on, again, I didn't see the live, but if it was vicious, and if he's threatening him, that man could easily now go and now you don't put yourself in a legal situation, and now this man can really say that his child. You see, like, it's bad, and I don't know if anybody's thinking logically at this point and just thinking with emotion. This makes everybody look bad. It makes everyone look bad. I feel the same way, Leisha. Like she should have did an interview. Like I'm not feeling the text. Like the text I'm not feeling. Like if you're gonna put something out there, baby, I'm gonna need you to stand on that and hold the conversation like a woman. Don't and that's just put even if it wasn't him. Like to any woman, if you gonna say that, that's what you did with the man, then be woman enough to stand on that and actually speak and say it. But this makes everybody look bad. Like if he's threatening him on live, like and your child is around him, and you got all of this can be used in court. Like that was a bad, like that. If that was a very bad move tonight for court wise. That was a bad move. That was a really bad move. Oh my God. I just don't like the way this is going. I don't, y'all. I really don't. I don't like the way this shit is looking. This needs a whole new word. Like I don't even know. I'm sitting here in a state of shock because I can't believe that this is like a real life situation. Like this is like you would think this was something on damn crazy storyline on the Real Housewives of Atlanta or some shit. Not real life. I wouldn't think that this was real life. She was on his page saying her ex has been messing with him for months. And if that's the case, then you got to prove that. You know what I'm saying? People are saying a whole lot, but you got to prove that. Hey, Cynthia Craig. There's so much just, chit chat, no pun intended. She took the pic. Oh, God. Mm. Oh, Lord, y'all. This ain't good. This is not good. I hope everybody calms down. And then crazy, yeah, it's it's bad. I agree, sweet tooth. I agree. I think this is in territories. Dangerous territories. And like I said, none of this looks good on them, in court. Like if he did go up here and threaten them and they have to go to court for whatever reason, and what if he does, his attorney decides to play that video of him threatening him? And depending on what type of judge you get, the judge might say, okay, well, this person now can't be around this child. Like it's just, that was a bad move tonight. That was a bad career move as well. Yeah, he has to, you know what, Linda, I gotta be honest, for the groups that hate him, um, as much as they do, but tonight's moves, y'all just kind of gave him the upper hand in this situation. Y'all gave him the upper hand. If this is what if they didn't want this, then you really just gave him the upper hand. If, like I said, I didn't see the live, but if this man did threaten him, on live and then posted a photo of his child, y'all gave him the ammo to win whatever he wants to pursue. That was bad. That was bad. You gotta learn how to not speak when you're angry because certain things you can't take back, and then especially with social media, with the world, the screenshot, and you can delete it, but it's forever gonna be there. It's forever gonna be there. He said it's green from now on. I don't even know what that means. He said y'all met John now, but y'all haven't met John. Okay, maybe it's a Gemini thing. 'Cause I got multiple personalities too, so I guess I just I just think it shouldn't have been done. Especially thinking from, like I said, you're an actor. You don't want agents and everything. It was just a bad move. Oh God, really? I agree. I agree. Of course, someone more than likely screen recorded it because that's the world of social media. And I just feel like with emotions, you shouldn't let emotions get the best. Let emotions get the best. And people need to understand it's never checkers. It's always chess. I hope not, D. I hope not. Because like I said, as women, we supposed to be the ones to talk our men off the ledge. We don't want to we're also their protectors at the end of the day. So we don't want to do anything that's going to jeopardize their career, their platforms, their jobs, their bookings, and acting this way on social media, can be really detrimental to somebody's career. So I just feel like this was a situation where emotion got the better half, and it's just it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Because like I said, if you didn't want him to win, you kind of just you gave him a golden, like a something to put to keep in his back pocket for whatever he wants to. They really just handed that to him on a silver platter because of emotion. What happened? You're not saying anything. Mimi, I'm saying a whole lot, honey. I'm not understanding your question. What do you? How do you not? I'm saying I'm not saying anything. Is anybody else following me? Okay, so I don't know if I would be able to, and I'm a calm person. It takes. I don't know. Mm, that picture would. Ooh, that with I should have been your dad. Like that was a major gut punch. That was major. Oh, okay, Cynthia. Yeah, that was a major gut punch. Like that was the wow. So we taking it here, Dinya, and see that's so ugly. They're all on his lap talking about Tasha K. He don't know what they talking about. Dude, I don't believe that. I believe Robert is very in tune. Now that one I can't buy. I think he certainly knows the Tasha K interview. But guess what? I wouldn't if he knows the interview, he also knows what they're saying. So I would probably do the same thing. Play dumb. Sometimes that's what people do. So yeah, but I really don't believe that he doesn't know. I just don't think he's gonna say that he knows. But of course he. Come on now, ain't no way he ain't see that damn Tasha K interview or heard about it. But that's even and see that's what I'm saying. If they wanted to, this overshadows the Tasha K interview by him, going live and posting that. If they just would have been quiet, that would have been the focus. But now, the focus has shattered exactly. Area. I would play dumb too. Like my name is Bennett and I ain't in it. You know, my name is Lee and I can't see. So yeah, yeah. Of course he gonna say he don't know what everybody talk about. That man ain't gonna get up there and say, oh yeah, I was watching it. Mm-mm. He don't show his hand like that. From what I watched of him and see how he moves. In these past couple of months, he don't totally show his hand like that. So, yeah. But I think he's playing dumb in that situation. You know what, Lakeisha? I heard that for the picture, the nude photo, the not the nude, the penis pic. I can't even believe I'm saying that, but that just sounds crazy to me. That a man's penis was talked about so much online. That's just crazy. Um, I hope not, Gloria, because that's ugly. Because that like I said, that also that paints him in a light and that gets him in trouble too, and other people see that. I always tell people like, don't play when it comes to some of these producers. Like I was the biggest scandal head. I posted that in one of my videos, y'all. And when Columbus Short started acting a damn fool in his private life, he got good and written off that show. So you got to watch how you move with some of these producers because they don't like mess when it comes to certain jobs. And if you're trying to get that major role, venting and going crazy on social media hurts you. And as a woman, you got to be his protector and be able to talk him off the damn ledge. Why would you want your man on the ledge? Exactly, Angela. Like that, you literally called on it. So like, come on, you can't say you don't know it. And that's where I was like, now why did he call? This is just a night of L's. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, that shouldn't have been done. That shouldn't have been done. Let me see if old girl. I emailed the girl from the interview with Shmasha K. Yeah, she hasn't responded. And that's sad, Dunya Israel, because like I think it was just last month, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was just last month when he referred to him as a king and said that they didn't have any problems. So I don't know what transpired or what took place because keep in mind, like I tell everyone, we never know what goes on behind the scenes. We never know. Yes, we never know. I love you more, my love. We never know what goes on behind the scenes. So I don't know how it went from he's a king last month to he can kiss my ass this month. So I just, who child? And that's what I was saying too, open book. Good question because it's like, why, when did this occur and why have you been sitting on this information? That's why I said, Shorty need to speak. Like, get on your Instagram live or something or respond to my email, girl, because you need to talk. You done got block red. What you do? You done got in trouble. That's why I don't even go over there messing with them folks. I promise you I don't. I promise you I don't. You know what, Brittany? I wasn't going to because, like I said, I'm dropping my video tomorrow, but I just had to come check. You all right? Be careful. I just had to come kick it with y'all because it was giving me anxiety. So I said, no, baby. I said, let me talk about it. He live again, y'all. They blame Rob, and that's what I'm saying. It does, and I'm just y'all know me. I'm transparent, and I have to give my opinion. I'm going to bed. This too much. Robert live, open book. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be live at 3. Oh, D, I forgot all about you, girl. All right, you going to bed? Well, I'll see you tomorrow, girl. And that's what I'm saying. It does. Once she said, "Hold on, y'all, this is Robert," I said, "Okay, this is about to go left because why this is about to go left? Yeah, this is going left." Night, night, D. You gotta remind me because I just be a yapping. and hitting my get right. No, he is not live, but the old one is up. And Rob's still live. This is interesting. Rob been live for a minute then. Is this the same live or did he come back? Because I think he was on like an hour ago. He been on for like 2 hours or did he just start a new one? Yeah, and that's Sonya, and that's who I want to talk to. I want to talk to the girl. I told you I sent her an email like, girl, don't run now. Don't run now, sweetie. Don't run now. And then you can't comment. All the posts is limited on her comments, so it's just like, girl, if you gonna expose, expose. Talk about it. But I hate that Tasha really announced that it was Robert. And then it's almost as if she did it intentionally because you muted the conversation with him. You knew enough to mute it, but why did you have to announce it live that it was him? So like I don't know that it was just mess. But that's what you get with Tasha. She's just messy, so it doesn't surprise me. But like if you muted the conversation, why did you have to announce live that it was him and you couldn't mute right before that? Like it's almost like you wanted it to be known that it was him. And why? What was the purpose? It's given mess. Like that was messy. And I feel like that put him out there to be on like the chopping block. Talking about how he doesn't need any money. All right, big baller, shot caller, 20-inch rims, hit the highway. All right, Mrs. Don't need any money. Do you? Just don't be asking for cash apps on your birthday next year then. Because you certainly did. Ooh, the shade of it all. A whole 8 months. Everybody knows Robert did that messing with that man. Jonelle ain't done nothing to that man. Robert poked the bear. Everybody ain't stupid. That story didn't even sound right. First off. Now, Angela, I see you back. Don't start your shit tonight, Angela. But I will say, I do agree that the story sounds fishy, and that's why I want the girl to speak some more. And that's what I'm saying about that. And I don't know. I don't want no. And that's why I want the girl to speak. And I also don't think it was. I don't know why Tasha K had to announce who was on the phone. Like it just it's just it ain't right. However, I choose to respectfully disagree because I think posting that man's child and making those things that was speaking out of emotion and a really really low blow, and I think that would hurt any man. Like that was just too far. So I'm sorry that just you can poke a bear, but you don't have to. Mm-mm. That was too much. And I don't think that that little girl's image needs to be associated with grown folks' business. Like, there was no reason. If you're going to say that, then don't post a picture of her. Like, her image doesn't need to be associated with any of this mess. That's a beautiful life, and that's just crazy to me. So if you want to make a statement and say that, okay, fine, take your little dig, but just leave her face and her likeness out of it. She doesn't, we don't need to see her. We don't need to see that baby associated with this. We really don't. If you want to talk messy, now let's just be adults. Now, the adult thing to do, if you want to say some mess, okay, cool. Or even if you want to use her name and say that, fine. But don't post the little girl's image on that. Like that that's that's too far. That's too far. Say your little mess, but just don't. Baby girl don't need to be, plastered on the internet like that. And like I said, these pictures never go away. When this girl is, 15, 16, she's gonna be able to see her image of her with a little girl. That's just. I'm sorry, I just don't like that. Yeah, I just don't. That's just I don't like that. Save me some. Okay. Yeah, they didn't have to do that. And like I said, that's enough to make anybody snap. Well, I feel as what she said was true. They just mad because he been exposed. Why use his daughter for get back? Yeah, I can't get past that. The posting. First of all, posting another man's child and you don't have a relationship with that. I just mm. It would have to be a situation in where like I said, the family are all on great terms. The fathers, the father has met the stepfather to be. There's a level of respect, but just be posting a man's child, that's ooh, that's scary. That really is, because men don't play when it comes to and they little girls. I can't look here. Let me even put my daughter on. Her father is hot just even listening to the story, listening to that. I couldn't even show him the picture. He said he didn't want to see. He didn't want to see because he don't. He's really he don't play when it come to them kids and them little girls now. See, and that's my whole point, Coco. Like when it comes to this, like everybody take their cheap shots, say what you want to say. Like I don't even like the kids on social media like that. Like, and that's just my opinion. Like when they did their family videos and stuff, it's cute, but even because social media is so ugly now, you know what I'm saying? And people like bloggers and stuff. If I use the video, I don't think so. I'll have to go back because I never like to say things that aren't true. But I'm almost 99% sure in any of my videos that I've done on the story, I've never posted the children, or if I did, I tried to block it out. But I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Because the world is so crazy and people are so crazy. I just don't believe in putting kids out there like that. Now, like I said, when they did the family skits, mom and dad there, that's a whole other story. But just because how messy it is with this situation, I feel like the children just kind of need to be free, do their own things. And the kids now, they're of age. Like I don't know the other children's ages, but I know the oldest boy has to be possibly a teenager. So I'm sure they have social media. They see this stuff. Or I don't know their school life. I'm sure they have friends in school that could see this. So it's just think of the kids, man. Think of the kids. And what if like like the parents of the kids can see that or Now, that Hollywood, I'm with you on that because it's a very strange place. Because I always said the Met Gala looks like some sort of weird sacral event. But yeah, Miss Quiet Storm, I'm sure it's out there. And Sigor, okay, the oldest is 12. So yeah, he's certainly at the age where, his friends see things on social media, maybe even their teachers. I just, and I don't know if everyone's thinking of that. Like, the teachers could see stuff like this, their friends, they can. It just broke my heart to see that baby girl on that post with those words. Like I said, if he just wanted to be nasty, just say those words, but don't do the ultra gut punch and put that man's child photo up there on your page like that. And it should be something in play. I don't know if either of them have that, but if not, that's something that they really need to think about because a lot of people use, their children's photos and stuff. And I'm sorry, I think they need to knock that off and not allow anybody to do it as mom and dad. And this is why I think at some point those two need to understand that they are parents together and knock this off because I wouldn't want my child on none of these bloggers pages. And that's just me. Not even my boyfriend. Like, no, you cannot use my like. No, no, absolutely not. No. I just, I just think about the kids. This shit is hella ugly. It's hella toxic. From booty holes to like, this is too much. And if that lady, if she is telling the truth, now see, I don't even know how the vacuum didn't pick that Cheeto up. But my damn Yorkie just found a Cheeto. So when his ass gets sick later, don't look at me. Don't look at me now. Drink your water. This damn dog. He's just an old man. Um. Yeah, I just. So yeah, let's just say if that girl, uh, it's so many different avenues, y'all. If she's telling the truth, she needs to, speak and really speak, not just drop these half receipts. And if she's not telling the truth, then shame on you because you just put yourself in a situation that you didn't even need to be involved in. Like if it's proven, like if someone can prove that this is cat, a lot of people gonna get in trouble behind this mess. Yeah, Yakima, those is definitely fighting words, and that's what I said. Now I just feel like this is dangerous and I don't want anybody to get hurt. And I don't want the children, on social media like that. And I just keep saying this like over and over because people, I don't know if they understand how bad this is. That's bad. I would be so, I would be hurt and angry at the same time if I was the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like I really would. Like that would be the one. Like if he wasn't hurt or angry before, like if they wanted to see him hurt and angry, that photo enough, that would have been enough to like really like do me in because that stung me and that's not even my daughter. Like that stung me. Like that was the ultimate shot to the gut. Mr. Ed has bitten off more than he can chew. He caught up in a web for real. Who's Mr. Ed? I agree, Mick. I mean, Mick Miller. And that's what I said. Janelle said Bree set up his FB, so I know. See, and that's horrible. And like I said, I asked a few men before, and all of them kind of said the same thing. Like, nah, I don't play like that. I don't believe RH called Tasha K. How did he get in on this? You know what, K. Jones, and that's why I said this interview is I'm not really feeling, and I don't know if this was Tasha K being messy or what, but she certainly did, announce that, the truth was calling in the middle of the live broadcast, and I don't understand why she would do that, but then muted their conversation. So if you muted your conversation with him, why didn't you mute the fact that it was him calling? So I'm not understanding why she did that, and that's why I just don't like it. I just that was just it gave it a even messier feel. It was already messy to begin with, but that just made it messier. The fact that you're stating that he's calling in the middle of this. So like what's really going on? What's going on? It was just a bad look. And again, I'm not shocked because Tasha K, that's what you get with her. It's gonna be mess. It was already a messy ass story to begin with, but then to get even messier and be like, Spanky, get your behind. Sit down, boy. My damn dog. He stays in trouble. Hey, mommy, fat fat. Yeah, that's my fat boy. Sorry, y'all. This he been with me 10 years. The doctor said we got about another. It's looking a little, but yeah, my Yorkie been 10 years. But she made it messy. Like I don't think that um yeah, okay. I don't know why she did that. It just made it even messier. And that's exactly why I sent that girl an email, which of course she hasn't responded to, but I'm gonna need you to clarify some things up, baby girl. And I don't know, Tasha K doesn't give a damn enough to clear up her mess at times, but that she just made it very ugly, uglier than what it needs to be by stating that it was him calling. I think because she said that Rowan the girl allegedly dated and then said someone is lying. Yeah, like I said, it made it look bad because guess what? You said that, and then of course the girl is following Latruth, and then a week ago Latruth posted, some eye emojis on one of her video in which she was showing that she had a fat cat in this white dress, and I said, okay, girl, I guess if that's what you want to do you, boo. So it makes him look bad, and that's why I said I feel like it was very messy for her to put it there because of course people are now going to go to her Instagram, then they're going to look at her followers, which everybody did, see that she's following Latruth and Latruth is following her, then they're going to see that Latruth commented on one of her pictures from a week ago. What? No, it's okay. Hey, hey, Hercules. Like, fat quarters around the corner. Oh, okay, Hercules. And I love you, my beautiful baby girl. Oh, thank you for wishing me a good video. I love you. Okay. You're my bestie for the restie? All right. You can always get a hug. I'm sorry, go. I love you more. Bye, baby. Yeah, that's my heart right there. But how does the truth know what the inside of the house looks like? I don't know. I don't think he does. Thanks, Nola Bunny. That's my heart right there. I don't think he does. That's what I'm saying. It's just giving mess. I wish that girl would have spoke as opposed to just sending like speak because it I don't know. I just don't like the way that it was presented. And but I'm not shocked because Tasha is messy as all fuck. Let me stop saying that because I get in trouble every time I be cursing too much. But yeah, she's just messy. I don't like the way that it was presented. It wasn't presented well. It really wasn't. She could have done a way better job of presenting that. And then on top of which, not only Tasha K said, "Put me on mute for this, the truth, aka story, not this, the truth." She said, "Put me on mute for this." No, she muted when she was on the phone with him. The girl's name is Bree, which is crazy. It's pretty underscore Bree, BRE, if I'm not mistaken, underscore. She said, "Put me on mute for this Latrue story." Why? Nah, I watched it several times, and I watched that again. So, because why would you say put me on mute for the Latrue story? How would we get the story? She was in the video. You can see her talking, holding the phone, but right before that, she said this was him calling. Yeah, please do, Tamara, because I don't. I watch things and I like to be correct when I say that. But she and let me know, Tamara. I appreciate it. And then she muted, put her cell phone down, and then the audio comes back in when she goes back into the story. Even if Robert did call, it doesn't negate the fact that the girl is so. My point is, though, Leisure, if he called, why did that even have to be announced, though? That's what I'm saying. What made it messy? There was no reason for it. Thank you, Mimi. And that's what I'm saying. Did he call? Why did she do that? That's my whole point. I feel like she made that messy. Like, is that first of all, is that really him calling? Because I can't hear it. She muted it. Two, why is he calling? Three, if it is him calling, why are you announcing? So it's just I didn't. She just made it messy, and it didn't have to be. Like I feel like she made that messy, and there was no reason for it. And then it was something along the lines of, I wish I could watch it while I was on with you guys. Um, I just, mm-mm. Yeah, Tonya. Now I'm on with you on that. There was no reason for that girl to, there was no reason for that to be done tonight. That was just beyond low, and that's just not okay. That was just not okay. Any other time they video call. Hey Amber, what's up, Amber? Just sitting here, just a mess. Now, what did you think, Amber? Because I don't know. I feel like Tasha K and a lot of people are up in the air. Did you hear it? Because from what I watched, Tasha K made the announcement that Latrice was calling. Did you hear that? And if so, my issue is why did she? It just made it messy. It just made it so damn messy. But to be honest with y'all, the focus very well could have been on the interview, but. Mm, okay, she did, Amber. Exactly. Thank you, Mikamina. That's my point. Him posting that photo totally overshadows the interview because you now you put the focus on that. You know what? And that's my whole thing too. Because I was sitting there saying, like, as a man, how it's not bothersome to him when she jumps on the lives of people that's talking about her ex or posting the comments like that doesn't bother him because I'll tell you what, me, if I'm dating someone and he's hopping on lives and talking about his ex and he's commenting, oh, I'm gonna tell you to go be with her because that's something I'm not even getting involved in. Now that's just me. Everybody's different, but I'm telling you right now, that's not something that I'm gonna need you to go figure that out before you even try to come over here with me. You can't. Mm-mm. Ain't no way, baby. Ain't no way. Why once a week you commenting on something that has to do with this man, and I'm sitting here in your face? I would have to tell him to go be with his girl, and that's just me being honest. No, no, no. Mm-mm. You can't sit there continuously on your ex-girlfriend's mm-mm. Thank you, Amber. And that's why I said I just had to. I was working on my video, but I got so flustered and anxiety. I said, let me just come in and talk to the people. So I'm sure I'll make more sense of it when I run my video tomorrow. But right now, it's a lot. It's a lot. It really is a lot. But I tell you what, as a woman, I'm not dating no man that once a week he commenting on something pertaining to his ex-girlfriend. I'm gonna need you to go on. What's that song with they had that, was it Profile or Portrait? No, I think it was Ideal. That's my shit. If y'all don't know that song by Ideal, it's called Get Going. In the beginning, I tried. Girl, I be singing. Um, hey, so yeah, I would have to play Ideal and he would have to get going. Cause ain't no way. Ain't no way. You commenting every week on something that has to deal with your ex-girlfriend. See, Amber, you know what I'm talking about. Girl, I played that when I was packing up somebody's stuff in my 20s. That song got me through that. That got me all the way through. Yeah, tonight was a lot. And I'm still, no matter how much I think of all that went down, I still keep seeing that little girl in that post and that was just, Like y'all can't hate that man that much where y'all had to punch him like that. That was a major punch. Like ouch. That was a major punch. That would make me, and I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Like that, me personally, I know me. I would be in my car going to the house, and I'm not saying that's right. I'm not. I'm not. But like if my father was to see someone else and we're not on good terms, and then this woman would post something, I'm pulling up, and that's I'm at the house. Why would she be mad at him for giving him the number? I would be so happy. I would be so happy because guess what? Now I don't have to deal with him, and you two can have your relationship because ultimately, I am I crazy, y'all? Because I feel like I feel like I'm crazy because don't you want the two men to get along, or am I tripping? Am I asking for too much? Because shouldn't you want those men to not be at odds? Why do you want them to hate one another? I would be happy if they exchange phone numbers. So now they get to communicate. And if I hate this man as much as I say I do, now he doesn't have to talk to me. He can talk to my man. I would be so excited about that. Why would you be angry about that? That should be a good thing. That's a mature thing. That's an adult thing to do. I would never be mad at that. Ever. Put me on for the Latrue. This seems staged. What, Amber? See, something seems off to me. What seems staged to you? Because something seems off. Something definitely seems off tonight. I don't know. Maybe if I sleep on it or something, but something seems off. Something seems off. But those men shouldn't be at odds. They really shouldn't. And I hate that these kids. I don't like it. I really didn't like that picture tonight. Like I don't feel like that was thought out and that was like emotion. Like you got a really good point, Trish. Because I'm telling you now, a really psycho abusive man would be abusing right now. Like they don't think of the consequences. They don't think, oh, I can go to jail. They just do. And not to bring, no, I'll bring him in because I think that that man was scum. And even though he passed away, just like that man that lost his life punching that woman in that store, abusive men don't think. They just strike. They don't think of the consequences. They don't think about jail. They don't think about retaliation. They strike. And that's what happened with that situation. He wasn't thinking, and he struck that woman, and it ultimately cost him his life. So if he was abusive, the real abuser, please stand up because that's enough to get somebody abusing. And I don't care. You can hate him or not. I don't care if it's people that's die hard on her side. Anybody like somebody play with your kid like that and post that, and y'all not on good terms. Like you would feel away. So like that's not. I can't support that. Yeah, somebody. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I don't know why. Like, I wouldn't let my peoples do that. My peoples that I love. Like, if I love you, I'm not. You know, like if my nephew or if I had a son, like, I wouldn't let them out there, put them out there like that. So I don't know. Same, Amber. Like, I wouldn't put them out there. So I don't know. I don't know who they have in their corner or whatever, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't move like that. Tasha K was talking about the topic, not the truth on the phone. All right, Jefferson. I mean, I got it. I'm gonna watch it, a few more times before I do my video tomorrow. But Did you hear him say off he heard R8 supposedly done? And that's what I'm saying, Serena. It comes a point in time where you have to think of not only the situation, you have to think of your career. You really do. You have to think of your career and what roles you might want to go up for. You know, certain people will look at that and say, you know what, this is crazy. All right, thanks, Tamara. I'm gonna listen to it several more times. Yeah, Dee Dee, I don't like where this has gone either. I don't like where this has gone. You know what, Angela? That's a good point. I didn't notice that, but now that I just read that, it has made me think like, wow, I haven't seen photos of him with, the older daughter as much as the younger. So that's a very good point. That's a very, very good point because it should be equal, love for all the kids and reciprocated, so just the amount of times is, you have those individual photos with Latruth's daughter, you should also have that with the other. And if not, it could make someone say like, wow, so are you being intentional with this? So that's a very good point, Angela. I don't know why that didn't cross my mind, but yeah, I haven't seen like, selfies with the oldest daughter as well. That makes sense because it would make someone believe that now you're being intentional. It would be intentional. It really would. I don't know. This is a lot. This is a lot. This really is a lot. And it went to a very dangerous, this ain't right, y'all. This ain't right. She stated, hang on for this, Latrice. But I thought, didn't she always also state that, what was it? I don't want to misquote her. Wanted to ensure that she was okay to, had the permission or wanted to make sure that it was okay that she could. I gotta watch it again because she said something else after that. She needed to make sure that it was okay. You know what, open book, I am too. I am too. It would be really at this point because just seeing like tonight, like I feel like it took another turn. So yeah, it's not like it was ever funny to me before, but this has gotten too far. It's going too far. It's going too far. Like someone needs to step up and intervene and just hope that it's not the courts because like I said, this is actions like this paint everybody in a bad light. So again, I didn't see the live, but if it was as bad as what, a few have made it seem with him threatening him and things of that nature, it makes the parents look bad. It makes the mom look bad because now guess what? In a court of law, you know how they spin these things. You could now you have the children in the home with a violent man, hate it or not, that those are the things that happen because guess what? If Latruth went on a live with the kids in the house and threatening somebody, then they would say that, oh God, he's unstable, get the kids away from him. So that's what happens when, you do this. And then that puts her in trouble. And then if they do have to go to court, you have to now explain this. You now have to explain that you're not violent and you're not going to cause them any harm. Why? All because of a freaking Facebook Live. Like, that's just crazy. She stated LaTruth, but she was letting her crew know that the call was pertaining to the LaTruth story. Oh, okay, got her. I'll read it again. And that's what I'm saying, Brittany. I feel like it was too. I feel like just that interview in its entirety, that Tasha, it wasn't presented well. She didn't even. I don't know. She normally gives a little bit more. She even presented it a little crazy. Like, I don't know. It was just, I hope she does clear that up and address it. And I hope that the girl actually does speak, because the way that it was presented, I just didn't like it in its entirety. It was presented poorly and like straight mess. I felt like she could have done a better job of getting that story out. I mean, if you're going to put it out there and state that the man likes to be penetrated in his anus, then you really need to put that story together. And how about let that person speak? So I'm just this. I don't like the way the interview was presented in its entirety. She could have done a better way of presenting that. That's just my opinion. But I'm gonna watch it again. You know what, Linda, and that's what I'm saying. If it's still up, or I'm sure people screenshot it, if it was threats, then yeah, unfortunately, like I said earlier, even if you don't like them, you just gave him ammunition. You know what I'm saying? So you gave him ammunition to use if that's what you were saying. So it's just not good. It's not good and it's not safe. That's what it was given, open book. It certainly was, and that's why I want to watch it again, because, like I said, it was put together real poorly, and that's how she presented it. So I'm gonna watch it again, and I'm also gonna wait to see if she's gonna clear that up, because the way she put it out there, it was just like, let me just say this for $400, Alex. That is so sad, Mikima. That is so sad. It really is, because, like I said, if you co-sign that, then I know you're truly thinking off emotion and emotion only, because you should always be thinking about court when you know that you're battling with somebody like that, and you're not thinking how that can be used. So granted, they can say it's not what you say, it's what you can prove. So they can sit and say, "Oh, he did this and he did that." Okay, but do you have the video of him doing that? Because what you just gave him was a video of him being threatened. You just literally hand delivered that on a silver platter. You hand delivered that. Now, if you go to court and say, "Oh, he paid Tasha K to put this story out there," okay, do you have that proof? Do you have that video? Do you have that? Because otherwise, you just gave him the golden ticket by going with emotion and putting out threats on live. You literally just gave him the golden ticket. Like, if you really, really hate this person so much, why are you doing things to help them? Okay, Angela, is this really true? Or you, because you know you, Angela. Now, I done had you on my live before, and you can be a little biased. So, are you saying did he never threaten nobody? Okay, so you're saying he never said, like, pull up or I'm gonna come see you. That's what you're saying? Mm-hmm. Oh, the firecracker, huh? Well, snap, crackle, and pop back at you. Angela, you got some people disagreeing with you, girl. Now, I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, girl, but as my grandmother always said, more than one person say it. Yeah, TC, hold on. Let me figure out, because you know it take me a minute to get this together. Hold on. Um, the link. Wait, no, wait. That ain't it. Guest, invite guest, copy. All right, more. Wait, post a comment. There we go. He also said he gonna see tomorrow. What is he gonna see tomorrow? And see, then that's what I'm saying. Like, it makes it. I just wish that he didn't know that girl or thing of the sort. Like, I just
What's
wish
up?
he was.
What's up, Kathy?
What's up, boo? I just wish he wasn't associated with that girl at all.
Let me tell
You
you
know what I'm
something.
saying?
I
Because
just I screen
baby,
recorded it.
one second, baby, 1 second, baby. Because anything he does is gonna make him look bad. So just for him knowing this girl and commenting on her post a week ago, it gives them, ammo to say, look, look. You know what I'm saying? So I just wish he wasn't associated with that girl, that BRE girl. Period. Like I just hate that he is, or even follows her and she follows him. It just always gonna point back to him. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Yeah, it's like I screen recorded it. I screen recorded Tasha part. It wasn't, but she started talking about them maybe the last 12 or 14 minutes of her little segment. And
okay.
then I screen recorded Janelle's live, right?
Hmm.
Nowhere in that live did Tasha talking to Robert. Nowhere. Nowhere. Even before she started going on to talk about them, she called old girl, I guess, and asked her was it okay to share the text messages that she sent Tasha. Now they trying to flip it on LaTruth like he called there. So if you can if I don't know if you've seen the live, but Tasha K was saying how Brianna was telling the girl, you follow him too, boo. You know what I'm saying? So obviously she checking. You know what I'm saying? She know. So my thing is, how did it get flipped to Robert once again?
See, and that's my point, TC. It just he needs to understand that no matter he's always going to be under a microscope. So it looks bad that the girl is following Latruth and not Janelle, and it looks bad that Latruth is following her and Janelle's not following her. And it very well could be innocent, but you see what I'm saying? How he's
Yeah.
always under a microscope. It gives like if you give somebody what's the saying? If you give somebody an inch, they'll take a yard. So it does
Hmm.
look bad that he's even affiliated with this girl in any way. And Janelle, like she could have maybe unfollowed him or maybe he unfollowed her. But if you look at it, first thing people are gonna do when they hear the story is run to her Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And then
Right.
what are you gonna find? You're gonna find that Latruth commented on one of her pictures. And I looked at every single video that she had and every single thing that she posted. And Janelle didn't comment. Now that doesn't say that he didn't follow her, don't know the girl, but it just people are going to look and speculate. That's why I hate that Latrice was even associated with that girl because it all points back to him.
Yeah.
If
Cause she did say the girl said, huh, the truth went on a date.
you see what I'm saying, it just it makes him look bad, and it
Yeah.
could be, innocent, but it's just like why is he following her, and why is she following him?
Yeah.
And Tasha K drops this story.
Hmm. But I don't know. I just feel like I just don't trust Brianna. I just don't. I
It,
just
you
don't.
it's not even about that. Like none of that, all of that is none of what, because I can't get past the fact that that little angel was up there with a god awful post, almost like taunting him. Like I didn't like that post with that little girl. I don't like how ugly it's gotten. Like I just feel like that wasn't necessary. There was no reason for that. If you've been quiet or angry, like it gets to a point where you have to think of the children, and it just I didn't like that. I really didn't.
So I didn't see that post you talking about. What happened?
With the post that boyfriend posted with the baby girl and said something along the lines of how could a man not want to be your father? I should have been your father, but I'm going to be now. I love you, Mooski. You didn't see that?
No.
Oh wow, yeah, maybe he deleted that one, but yeah, um, that's what I was very. I was that hurt to see because I was thinking of the little girl.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was a gut punch. That was a gut punch.
Yeah, and his live is like basically he threatening Robert, basically.
Oh, Open Book said it's still up on there.
Oh, I need to go back. Which page is it on? The Janelle X Young or the
Yeah,
Janelle Young?
the ex young. I just
Oh,
wish that
okay.
like that
Okay.
was just that just didn't have to go there.
Yeah.
'Cause, like now it's getting to a point. I feel like now it's getting to a point where people could get hurt and things. Like it was one thing where if you want to drop little videos or throw little shade, but when it comes to like using the kids and posting the kids, like
Right.
that man, you shouldn't want like that's just low.
Yeah, and he said that talking about some. It was all. I've been quiet, and it's what I heard. But you didn't even hear nothing. He's talking about he can't be mad at Tasha K. He ain't even stunting that, but you not addressing the issue. You know what I'm saying with the what the girl said and how she was posting the receipts, showing Brianna that you've been texting her. You get what I'm saying? It's
Mm.
always a deflection. I don't like that. You know what I mean? So now they trying to steal. It's like, yeah, it looked bad for Robert. It do. You know what I'm saying? That he associated with the girl, but it looked bad on him too. Like he told us, I hope y'all don't look at me in a different light because tomorrow I'm on go. Like I'm on go. Like I'm on go.
Well,
Ain't
where
nothing,
is he going?
huh?
I said, well, where is he going?
He just like I guess he like ain't gloves off basically. Gloves off. Gloves is off.
Mm.
And he said the girl he wanted to because Tasha got to make her money. So I ain't even addressing that because that's a lie. That shit ain't true.
And that
I
and that's why I said I wish it was a more put together interview because she left it open for speculation. Like that girl should have been on. Like she do video any other time. Like why didn't you really interview her?
right,
I just felt like it was put together poorly and rushed, and that deserved. You can't just put accusations like that against somebody and don't like really dig into it. I don't read the screenshots. Interview that girl.
right, yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just it's a mess now. So it's to me now it's looking like somebody could really get hurt. Somebody could really get hurt. Like seriously. So what
Yeah,
do we so why? You know what I'm saying? Why y'all keep I mean, it's just a dangerous game that they playing on this internet. He already said that Brianna, he ain't stunting it. He not stunting the social media. That ain't what he do. He don't do little skits and he don't do that. He don't do this. He's an actor. He acts, so he don't do little skits. Robert's messing up his reputation. And he also said that Brianna set his page up. Brianna set the whole thing up for him. He don't make money off social media. She set it up for him. That's what he said.
you know what, Kay? I feel you on that because if I was Tasha, after that Cardi B lawsuit, I wouldn't be putting out nothing that I can't 100% validate.
Right.
Like,
Right.
girl, like you playing.
And you just read and text, you don't know, what I'm saying, like they say, they can make believe text or whatever, you know what I mean? But she said the girl finally posted the text with Janelle's number, but we didn't see it. It was something she was reading off her phone. And I
Yeah.
knew that she was going, when she found that information out, whoever the girl was, when she found that information out, I kind of knew she was going to dig because, Brianna shunned her. Tasha don't like when people put her out there on blast. Well,
Oh,
Brianna
really?
claimed, saying that Tasha called her, and then come to find out her people actually called Tasha. But she got on here and lied and said Tasha called her for an interview.
And that's exactly why I feel like Tasha dropped the ball on this one because you got a history with that girl and you don't care for her after what went down between the two of them. So if you're gonna put a story out involving her, then you need to come with all the receipts. Don't
Yeah,
just reading no girl's text messages. She should have really been able to put like interview that girl.
right.
She dropped the ball.
Yeah, she did. She
She
did.
dropped
She did.
the
She
ball.
dropped the ball. But yeah, I got the screen records, but it's like, where do we go now? You know what I'm saying? And I guess once she put that 7:30 interview out, that's when he posted Mooski.
It was not too long after. It's definitely not too long after. I would
Mm-hmm.
say within a 2 hour time frame after the
I gotta
interview.
go look at that. I didn't even see that one, but
That,
yeah,
that frame.
this is crazy. Like this whole situation is crazy. It's toxic. It's I don't know. It's just unbelievable how far people will go to stay relevant. Like why? Why did you have to go to the if you had to do all that to stay relevant? You know what I'm saying? What kind of skills do you have? You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Why you ain't making money that way? Why you want to stay relevant in this type of light is what I'm saying. Then you got little kids that you need to be thinking about. Are you even thinking about those kids?
mhm.
Like
Oh,
it's
Courtney, you don't trust me. You don't have to tell me twice. I know a thing or two. This is why I do what I do and say what I say. But yeah, people need to pay attention to things. Even with the comments of people were joking and saying that he had herpes. Again, this goes back to the Tasha K situation because that is something that she said that Cardi B had, and Cardi B was able to prove that not only did I not do this, but you told the world on a major platform that I had something that I don't. So
right.
it's a point in time where it's like, okay, take your shade, but make sure you're taking it where it's safe for you as well. Like you don't want to put yourself in some, hey Chantal, you don't want to put yourself in no shit as well, simply because of your distaste or disdain for an individual.
Okay, so and you also got to look at it like this too, Kathy. You know what I'm saying? He could get her for defamation. She a big influencer, right? If it's not true what she said about Janelle, he can get her for defamation. But
Oh,
bas- but basically he don't give a care. So which makes me raise an eyebrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it true? I mean, is it true? Because if somebody trying to defame my name and put my name out there bad, and I got this reputation to uphold, just like Cardi, I would be checking the situation.
oh, listen, firsthand. I would be handed out lawsuits left and right. That's what I'm saying. They better than me because I don't understand it when it comes to certain things that
Exactly. Which
when it
makes me raise an eyebrow. Like,
yeah,
is it
like if
true?
him, guess what? If it wasn't true, and this woman just told Touch Kid it has a platform of millions that I like a woman to insert her finger in my anus, you think I'm not suing her? And the
Exactly.
thing I put it out there,
Exactly.
you know what
And
I'm saying? Another
and that's
lawsuit
what makes me be like,
on the
okay,
flip side with
so
Latou. If somebody with a large platform is saying that I have herpes, oh, I'm coming for everything because those are things you have to prove. So that's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
People don't get so caught up to where you're actually making slanderous claims. Like that's just a little different. And now
Yeah.
if you allegedly, that's a different story. But if you putting something out there as it's fact and you can't back that up, why would you put yourself in a situation for these people?
Yeah. Like it's like you it and then she right. It is like you question everything now. Like why aren't you addressing some of these issues? You know what I mean? Especially the serious issues. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like I'm raising my eyebrow. Like what's really going on? And girl, you can't take a break to kind of regroup and think about those kids. To me, it's like she really being selfish right now, and she shouldn't be, because she got little girls. You know what I'm saying? She got little girls, and I think what Sweet Ma told me is the baby was what she just told me. The baby was sitting on his lap. I was trying to look for it, and I was like, I don't see it. But now you saying that he actually got on there and said, you don't. I don't know why a man wouldn't want to be. Like I don't know why he wouldn't want to be your daddy. I didn't know he had said all that. So I'm
Yeah,
like, golly, yeah,
I'm
it's
shocked because you know what I mean. We there people have been speculated that he's throwing shade, but like this was like a he threw the whole tree. Like it was no more shade. He threw the tree. That wasn't he did that was he yeah. There was no tree involved, no shit. He literally just came with it, and that's why I was just like, wow, how did we go from we're kings and I don't have no problem with them to this? So that's what I'm saying. I don't know what's going on behind scenes because it was all good just a week ago.
right, right. So that's what I'm saying. I just I just think it's another plot. It's a twist to take the heat off him. You know what I'm saying? And it is. That's how my eyebrow look, and it's just my opinion. I just think that, you know what I mean. If it wasn't true, I would be addressing it with Tasha K, because I'd be like, okay, this bitch still ain't learned her lesson. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna
Mm,
have to take it to her. You know what I'm saying? Because this is untrue. But it's really like he did when that tape came out, when that clip came out. He taken it just like that, which further let me know
mm,
it's something to it. It's something to it. You know what I'm saying? Because he would have been on the horn like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? As much as they get online. Yeah, I got her. She seems like she ain't learned her lesson from the last time. But it's always like they have to flip it around and make it like on him. I don't know if old girl in his ear, because she's good with that manipulation. She real good with that now. She's real good with that. I just feel like she's real good with that. She twisted around because she seen that old girl and the truth follow each other. I believe she went on there, but in order for her to say what she said, because some of the stuff Tasha K was saying, she didn't even know old boy name. She said, "Is his name Ja? That's his name." Like she don't know him, because she ain't been following the story since it first broke out. You know what I mean? So it's
mhm.
like some of that stuff, it's suspect, and you keep getting caught. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you keep getting caught up in this bull crap. This is the way this girl make this money. If you had enough respect for her, why would you do that? You know what I mean? And you already know, and you see how she maneuvering, because you've been in her life for he said 7 months. He been kicking the wall for 7 months. And that's his words exactly. For 7 months, I've been quiet. But you really ain't been quiet. But okay, for 7 months, you've been quiet. But you keep getting caught up in stuff, and they keep trying to spin a narrative so it won't look bad on him, on them. You know what I'm saying? Because he keep him, he keep putting her out there bad. You know what I mean? And I just feel like this dude is really her karma. But it's like you taking it too far now, because now you getting the children involved when they shouldn't be. But I blame the mama. I blame her. I blame her. She got them in the middle of this. You know what I'm saying? She the one be talking to that little girl like she a grown up. Like, I mean, it's a lot of different ways you could have handled this, Brianna.
It's
And you
very
did.
high powered. High Power says the story is a teachable moment and have discernment. Acknowledge that demons do exist. Pick your side wisely and have grace for those who refuse to heal. Social media is forever. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, yeah. This is definitely a teachable moment because
It
it just shows you it just shows you how ugly it can get. And social media is just what it is. It's social media.
because it went from, like I said, I didn't know them. Like when I didn't follow them, got learned of the story, and at first it was like, oh, this is some interesting shade, and then it went to like, well, ooh, and then it went to, oh my god, and
Yeah.
now it's like, what the, like it just,
Yeah, because when I heard his live, I'm like, okay, now what don't happen? And I just listened to the whole thing. And I'm like, okay, I just seen Tasha, and I made sure that I recorded the part that she was talking about them specifically. And nothing was said. Only time Robert name was mentioned is when she said, "Oh, girl said that she went on a date with him." That's the only time his name was mentioned. Robert didn't call in. She got on the phone, but it was muted, so you couldn't hear what she was saying. You know what I mean? So I think when she came back, she said, "Well, I had to call to make sure it was okay for me to share this girl text with y'all." And that's when she went into it. So she had to call the girl. Yeah.
she could have just put that together just a little bit more better than what she did, because it's all too much.
Yeah. Because now, I mean, the way he was talking, I don't know. It's like he said, yeah, he met Janelle X Young. Now he finna meet Ja. He finna meet Ja. I'm like, oh my God.
But then what did he do though? Like, do they really know, like, what caused him to be this angry?
That's exactly what I'm saying, Kathy.
Like,
I believe old girl was in her ear, in his ear. You know,
what made
any
him angry tonight? And it couldn't, it,
because
unless he
when he
genuinely
first
believed.
came on the live, you could hear her in the background because the live was dark. He wasn't even on camera. He did the pitch dark, like sometimes she do. He did the pitch dark, so you couldn't see him or nothing. But right before he went on, you can hear her. So her arguing with this girl, you know what I mean? And both of them like, what I'm saying, this, that, and the other. And she was like, "Girl, you follow Robert too," is what Brianna told the girl, is what
But I would have
allegedly,
to agree. I
allegedly.
would disagree, Angela, because she does have everything to do with what happened tonight. Because at the end of the day, she's the mother of the child. So I
Yes, she
mean,
is.
we
Yes, she
can't say that,
is.
Angela, because she is the girl's mother. So we
Yeah,
can't say that. Now we have to be. I'm fair here. So the mother, did allow the boyfriend to post the post, shading the dad and saying, he wished that he could. So she is involved because it's her child. So we can't
yes.
say that she's not. You know what I'm saying? That would
And
just
like
be
I told you on that live, you could hear her in the beginning. I heard her voice in the beginning. So she
I,
right there with him. And then she gets in the comments and say, it's much deeper than Natasha K, is what she said.
You know what? Then, bam. Then that's what I was looking for. Because I'm saying, there's no something. Something. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's something behind the scenes, because there's no way that Tasha K interview prompted him to then start posting pictures of the truth daughter. So I don't know. I'm just some that I don't know something. So if she did say that, because like I said, I didn't see the live, then
Hmm.
that would make more sense to me, because you just posting this man's daughter after the Tasha K interview dropped it. I'm saying, what else is going on? Because that doesn't make sense to me. Even
And that's what I
not
and that's why I said what I said, because I looked at and because I analyze stuff too. I looked at that video when Robert had taped her about her father lying, saying that Robert said he was gonna kill all of them. Remember that? And he called her on it. and she started crying and she called the sister. You remember
I
that video?
yeah, I do.
Okay. So she tried to kind of pop in here and there that her father was like, well, he the one said you was going out talking to other women and you were every time y'all go out, you will be talking to other women. That's a diversion to cover up my lie. You know what I'm saying? Like she does that. Like she does that. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? But that's exactly what she does. So with her arguing with this girl back and forth, and the girl trying to warn her, whatever, and describing Janelle's house, and she describing stuff in the house, basically. So something is not lying. You know what I mean? Something, if she know what that man got in his house, somebody's not lying. And I guess she needed more proof. So I guess at first she was covering up Janelle's number, and then Brianna was like, "You childish, you still acting like a child. If I'm a real woman, you got to drop real receipts without covering up stuff, buy whatever." And the girl starts sending her the screenshots with showing his number, and she still was like, "That's still not proof. Still not proof. He don't want you. You must be a bottle bitch," is what she told the girl. "You a bottle bitch. He don't want you." You know what I'm saying? And the girl was basically saying, I don't care. This conversation don't mean nothing. I'm still gonna be fucking him.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yep. Told Brianna she need to get on her job. This conversation don't really mean nothing because I'm still gonna be fucking him. And probably if you tell him about this conversation, he probably gonna get a hard on. She told Brianna one time she was over there, she came 9 times and he came six. Like she was being graphic.
Now see that one when she read that, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to watch it again and see.
Yeah, I
It.
mean, if you need me to send you the screen record, I can because I just did it right on their clip. I didn't want to hear the rest of that shit. I just wanted to see what she had to say and what, just because me and Sweet Mom, I was like, do you believe that? And I'm like, sis, what you think? You know what I'm saying? But after listening to it, cause she was like, she kept getting confused, like both of their name Bree. This nigga like Breeze, bitch. And then I guess the girl was saying, I mean, your name Bree, but shoot, that I wouldn't know that's your name because every time he with me, he be calling you all kind of bitches, is what she said. I was
This
like,
You
what?
know what really give a reality show? The fact that this woman's name is Bree, the fact that I think people were alleging or alluding that the truth to went out on a date with her, and then she's associated with the new, like it's just given messy reality show.
Right.
Like of all names, like her name couldn't be anything else. Like her name has to be Bree too, and she has to be involved with two men that Bree know allegedly. Like this is just giving mess.
Yeah. And it's like, why y'all keep doing the diversion? It's like, how many times this dude gonna trip over his feet and you gonna keep picking him up? You know what I mean? Because once again, I believe he put out the video. He probably didn't mean to. He probably just sent it by accident. You know what I mean? They never really addressed that. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't his phone. His phone was hacked. Right? Why all this bad stuff keep happening to you? You know what I mean? Like why you keep getting caught in stuff like
Incident.
scandals?
Yeah, now I don't know. When it comes to that video, I don't think that he was hacked. I do think that that was a video that was in his phone. It could have very well been, who knows? It could have been from the time they were together, or it could have been from, another part. Because keep in mind, he's young. Men do save videos like that. It could have accidentally got posted, but as far as him being hacked, I don't buy that.
Yeah.
I think it was a video he had on his phone that somehow, made it up there. Now, the timing of it when it took place, only him and God knows that. But I do know with being around more males than I tend to with a male dominated family, they nasty and they do like to save they nasty
Exactly. You know what I'm
save
saying? And then this my thing.
their phone.
Um, after I guess after the video, after he was like he brushing it off basically, like he brushed it. You know how when dudes get caught, instead of just saying the truth, it's like I bump that crap. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even want to talk about it. Basically, that's that. guys who that I'm just saying by my experience, who's been caught, instead of them just telling the truth, they'll act like, they'll shush it off like they don't want to talk about it because, you know, okay, I'm caught now, but I don't want to really discuss that. That's a lie. Instead of just telling the truth. You know what I mean? And you still find out it's the truth. So yeah, I feel like his video, it could be, well, like you said, it could be an old video, but what are the odds? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, what are the
Um,
odds? You know?
Latoya, I respect everyone's opinion, Latoya. But if you don't know, y'all is a trigger for me. I don't like that, but I respect your opinion, but can't nobody get in my head, So, um, and I'm very, very educated. So, but I respect your opinion, but ain't nobody getting in my head, sweetie. I pro-
Yeah, yeah. I mean, she's not getting in my head either. I just know how she operates. You know what I'm saying? I mean, females. I mean, it is what it is, and I think that instead of them, saying what it is, because this guy's been caught on several occasions being, just like he recorded her and she didn't want him recording her. You know what I mean? It's like he keep putting her out there bad. So these ain't red flags for you, Brianna, because you said when you see the red flags, run. But you defended him on everything. And then I just feel like once her old girl had the conversation, that's when she stepped to him and said, yeah, she probably went and followed the girl page because I looked at her page and she act like her. The girl act just like Brianna. She does. Dropping it like it's hot. I mean, like, she out
yeah,
there.
definitely she's definitely a character. I'll
Yeah,
say
she out
that.
there. She is out there.
I
So
tell you
it's
the truth.
like,
I don't want to insult that lady because I don't know her, but I'll say this: the way that she presents herself, she doesn't present herself as, a woman that you would take to the ballet. I'll say that.
hmm, yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, Dad, well, I see he got a type.
Definitely given Red Lobster.
Yeah, he definitely got a type. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I admit, maybe Chrissy was too sweet for him. You know what I mean? He probably liked what I'm saying. Some men, they want the housewife type of girlfriend, but they like the ratchet chick. Some guys like that. You know what I
And
mean?
what you put out is so important. Like I said, that guess what? That woman meant you could be a Harvard graduate, but I wouldn't know that, sweetie, because of what you put out there. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly,
what
exactly. And like I say,
is a whole
she,
different. So
she,
hey, it's
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, she dropping it down too. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, she kind of got her character, what I'm saying, her characteristic. But she was like, yeah, she knew when they came back from out of town and everything. The girl did. She
Mm.
said, yeah, y'all just getting back from out of town, right? Yeah. And she said, I'm just trying to tell you, because you too cute to be naive and stupid. Janelle, she said, you need to run like me and Janelle and stop catching feelings, is what she told Brianna.
On another note, though, I do hate. Uh, First of all, I don't get. I, I've never been the type to fuck with a married man or a dude that have a girlfriend, and I hate that chicks do that now. Um, like I remember, and don't remember, or I remember it was some talk of Janelle possibly being in a relationship when him and her got
Oh,
together.
he was.
It,
And
it,
because it was some of her friends in his live saying, "Why are you doing Chrissy like this?"
and even if let's just say if the girl the BRE girl, like I don't know, I don't respect chicks that fuck with men that are in relationships or married. I
And
think
and blatantly told her, "I'm gonna keep on fucking them. I'm gonna keep on." She said, "I'm gonna keep on fucking them and sucking them." Yeah.
so. Robert did call Tasha K. Johnell. See, Kitty K, it's not even about that. I feel like when he's under a microscope so much, I feel like everything he does, people are gonna dissect. So let's just say if he did call it, then it's gonna be blown totally out of proportion. It's just
Yeah.
one of those things where I feel like he shouldn't
Yeah.
be
But
a.
I don't think this not this. I'm telling you, I read energies. That's not yeah, that man huffed and puffed and blew the house down on some of his videos with her. But just meeting him when I tell you in the club, Kathy, he reserved in the club. Like sometimes he look like he don't even belong. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how some dudes don't even look like they need to why are you here in the club? That's how he looks in the club. So that's why I'm saying, like, I don't think I just think that maybe the girl is an opportunist. She could be an opportunist too. You know what I mean? And because her and Robert have communicated, went on a date, so she allegedly, you know what I mean? And my thing is obviously Brianna checking for her and him too because she see that they're friends. Because Brianna the one mentioned to her, you follow him too. And she said you follow him too. Like she still follow him.
This is so messy.
Yeah. Yeah. It is, and it's sad because um she's once again she got and then she got small kids, man, like little bitty kids. It ain't like you got no teenagers or kids that's out the house. You got kids that's right there with you, watching your every move. And I always say, karma don't come. It may not come fast, but sometimes that thing can trickle down to your children. Then what?
Yeah, yeah, you do have a point there. I just wish they weren't. I just hate it. I just wish the kids weren't so much on social media, and
Yeah. But
I
I
don't want.
think Brianna told him something behind the scenes. After she talked to that girl, I believe she said, "Yeah, her and my baby daddy, they are friends. He could have set it all up. He could have did this. He could, cause that's how she do. That's just how she do. And that triggered him. That triggered Janelle. That triggered him. And he even say in his life, you speak peace. Me and you don't look each other eye in the eye, like eye to eye. You are, you this calm and cool guy. But now, I see, I hear that that what I heard that you did as far as calling and giving them the green light to do this. I'm like, how? What? Where did he
Hmm?
get that from?
And that's why I feel like a lot of this too is emotion and ego. Like this whole thing is like emotion and ego. Like, and it's really
Yeah,
really. But at some point, like the ego has to die.
somewhere, like somewhere. And then you got three strong egoed people because Robert got an ego. He does. He has
Oh,
an ego.
of course, yes, he
She
does.
definitely has an ego. And then
Absolutely.
we see, oh boy, got an ego too.
Clearly,
You
clearly.
get what I'm saying? For him to make those kind of threats, and to me, it sounded like some threats. Like if I see you in the street, it's on kind of thing. Like if
And
I see you in the street, it's on. Gloves off.
no, I'm sorry. It would have to be my mama or daddy that would make me go on live and paint myself in a certain light where jobs can see that like ain't no situation gonna take me out of character to where I jeopardize my career. I'm
Yeah,
not doing that. I'm not doing that.
yeah. Because I just feel like whoever the girl is, if Janelle is not following her, maybe he not following her for a reason, or he could have unfollowed her. You know what I'm saying? How do we know when he stopped following her, or if he was even following her? You know what I
It,
mean?
I didn't know this girl, like never heard of her. This
Never heard of her. Like I never heard of her. That's why I said she could be an opportunist too. She could be. Because Tasha is known for getting people who be opportunities, just like the girl who's supposed to be Carly's roommate lying on her. You remember? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, she definitely did run that.
So I'm thinking like the whole thing is just a mess, and it's gotten out of hand. Like, why do y'all want to keep this fuel? Why do you want to keep the fuel to the fire? I feel like if you're happy and your ex is happy, why y'all just can't be happy and do y'all separately. Why do it have to always keep being about one or the other? Because yeah, just a couple days ago, I think he made some little shot, made some subliminals like pop 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 kind of thing, right? That was a subliminal, you know what I mean? And then she came back with it. So it's like, why keep doing this? Like, y'all ain't nobody thinking about the kids at this point. You got a child over there too. You know what I mean? And you see what's going on. Another man claiming your child right now. Then he went live, and I couldn't watch all of it, but it's like he said something about he's single. He don't go on dates. That's what the caption said. He don't go on dates. He just hang out and have drinks is what he said, is what the caption said. But I didn't get to look at the whole live. I looked at bits and pieces because then all this stuff start coming down. That's why I was like, okay, they can't blame the man for everything. And you can't, yeah, and because he's under a microscope, of course, he's going to be scrutinized for being friends with that girl. But we don't know how long he was friends with her. You know what I'm saying? We don't know the extent. So basically, girl, what you trying to say is, basically she telling Brianna in so many words, I'm fucking both your men.
This is just.
basically,
Mm.
basically, because the girl was like, yeah, I went on a date with him. Is what she said. Tasha said the girl said. So I'm like, wait a minute, what? So they went on a date. But for her to say things like tell him to clean up my cum stains off that sectional, off that gray sectional before
Wow.
you let the kids play on it.
See, and this is, I don't know. I just hope. I feel
Yeah,
like,
washed up in that unfinished bathroom. I mean, she was describing his house like she been there. She been there. And I guess when she started sharing the conversation, Tasha was reading the conversation between him and her, between Janelle and the girl. So it's like, oh Lord, you know what I mean? And for her to call to see if it was okay to put it out there, and the girl was like, green light, you know what I mean? So it's some truth to it. I just feel like it's some truth to it. The girl probably still is an opportunist, but I just feel like it's some truth to it because why wouldn't you want to address that part? Because basically they saying you like fingers in your booty hole. You get what I mean? And that's a bad way. And you saying I'm from New York, New York niggas, we don't do that. We don't rock like that. So I'm not studying that lie. That's just fabricated lie. Mm, you're not addressing it correctly either. You know what I'm saying? Like they just doing everything is half ass. And
I just hope it slows down or somebody waves the truth. The what is
white
the white
flag
flag
or something, throw in the towel. I mean, like goodness gracious.
wave
But
now?
it's just too much at this point. And it's like soon as it like get ready to simmer down, something else come up.
Yeah, I
Because
think it's
this would
the
be
white
kind of
flag.
explosive.
Yeah, it's time to wave the white flag. It's it's unhealthy, and like I always say, kids are involved.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really not that.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting into a real, real, real ugly lane. A real ugly lane.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And
Lane.
y'all pull it y'all pull it, and it's like I don't know. Like what if what if he said because I've been praying and some of my OGs told me, don't do it, don't get out, don't do it. But I got the devil on my shoulder right now, is what Janelle said.
Wow.
I got the devil on my shoulder right now. And I ain't even mad at him. I'm not mad, but the gloves off. I'm on go. I'm on go right now. And I'm like, dang, what that mean? Yeah, he was like, no, I've been being quiet. He probably thought I was some old sucker or whatever. Yeah, but that nigga soft. He called the truth, soft and everything. He
Mm.
sure did. He said that nigga soft is what he said. So, girl, I'm just, this is like, it's worse than reality TV actually. And then Brianna, instead of them dead ass 6 ass episodes, this would have been some good episodes for you to be doing. If you really wanted to have some true episodes, because your life is episodes right now. Like and you're a big part to blame of that. Both of y'all are. Y'all both are a big part to blame for what's going on this whole situation. But I think I lean towards more her because them kids stay in the house with her with you. Then you sometime and then you alluding to your son, you thought he was, GAY. And I'm like, why would you say that? Like why would you tell us that? That boy is still young. So he's figuring it out too. You know what I mean? So why would you say that? So I don't know. I just think they all need to get a grip and handle this the right way. And everything don't have to be on social media. You know what I mean? Not in that light. And if you keep bringing negativity just so you can get the attention and the likes and the thing you need, I mean, you need to do something else. Like you need to do something else because this can turn out bad. Not for only the kids, but for you too. You too. You know what I mean? And that's crazy. Like I don't know because now you got this man seem like he threatening. You know what I'm saying? He threatening the truth at this point. So I don't know. We'll see today or later on today because he said it's on and popping today.
Lord have mercy. I
Yeah.
hope they leave the white flag. So I will pause. I will be up tomorrow, and yeah, we'll just hope for the best on this situation, y'all. Thanks for
Yeah.
TC.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
No problem, girl.
All right, y'all.
All
Until
right.
tomorrow,
All
y'all be
right. Peace, chat.
safe. Peace, chat.